The fate of Iberia. The struggle begins. And here we have the start in 867. Who are all these boyos? Never heard of them. And here we have Iberia. That's right, the fate of Iberia is in Iberia, believe it or not. And here we have it. Boom. Loads of green, little bit of Christian, and a little bit of France as well. France, get the hell out of here. You don't belong here. I am going to start as the king of Al-Andalus. And the fate of this kingdom is this boyo dies. This guy. He dies, and the realm splits into about 4 or 5 different pieces. Chaos ensues. But what if we found a way of keeping it intact and ending the struggle in Iberia in about 5 or 10 years? That's right, I found this, and it's pretty stupid. Sultan Muhammad Abdi al-Rahman of Al-Andalus. Yes! We're going to play as him. So we're going to start as the largest kingdom in Iberia, keep it intact when it's meant to shatter, and make the crisis in Iberia not even a crisis. Is it a problem? Well, it won't be in this video. A little bit of history. So, Iberia is split between the Catholic faith and the Muslim faiths. The remnants of the Muslim conquests end in Iberia, and now is splintered between several different religions. Catholics, Muwalladis, which are the Muslim Iberians, and then also kind of the Catholic kind of faith, Mozarabic, which are Christians who have the Pope as their head of faith, but live under Muslim rule. So underground Christians. That's it. And we start the game at war as well. These two wars. These wars should be fairly easy. So we'll hop into military, and we're going to create ourselves a bunch of light infantry because they're really cheap and they make our army significantly bigger. There we go. Then we're going to hop into our council, select our best marshal boyo and select him and tell him to do organized army. This keeps the cost of our men-at-arms nice and low. New dynasty legacies. We've got one that focuses on cities that are mad OP, and also one that focuses on the more inner family. These are all, I think, unique to Iberia. And the first one, Inner Circle, is pretty strong. It allows you to hire anyone who is your direct bloodline, give them a direct court job, and they do it for free. Yeah, so I'll hop into courtiers here, and we select, I don't know, someone who's useful. Here we go, Knight Effectiveness, the Master of the Horse. Boom, make sure it's only someone of our dynasty. There we go. See that? Got a little blood icon there, the green blood. That'd be blue blood because we're a king. What's this all about? And he's good at what he does. This will improve Knight Effectiveness 5% and a bunch of other stuff. A point. Oh, look at the cost of him. Nothing. Tell me this isn't broken. Come on. So it just gives you loads of court grandeur for free because these guys have no cost. You do the same here. This guy, yeah, your half brother, and also court tutor. Not your direct blood though, so I'm not going to go for you. Master of the Hunt, your son, Hunt Boyo. Court Architect, yeah, why not? You're the son. God, we've got a lot of sons. And as you scroll to the top, you can say nothing, 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 nothing. They cost absolutely nothing. Oh, a little bit of home decorating in the court. Have a banner there and a banner there and gain these bonuses. Fantastic. Pick our lifestyle. We are a martial education and we're a strategist. And that's okay, I'll like that. The problem is that we are going to die soon, so we need to go into learning, medicine focus, and do classic whole of body. It wouldn't be a game of CK3 without whole of body, would it? Come on, guys, min-max. Before we start fighting our war, we've got to deal with a few political internal issues. Inside of the Muslim realm, you have to have an alliance based on children to get rid of the negative modifier. No alliance as a powerful clan vassal. Can you see that? Minus 30. That's really painful because that means all your vassals really hate you. But to get around it, you've got to marry internally with your vassals. So arrange marriage. In this case, select one of my sons and then marry it to this daughter. Boom. Alliance is formed. The Iberian struggle has started. Blah, blah, blah. We'll talk about them all later. Boom. The alliance is done. And there you go. Now we've married inside of our own nation and formed an alliance. That modifier's disappeared. All right, let's cheese the armies now. So drop, rally down here, rally all the boyos. They're going to intercept us here. Oh, and they've changed their mind. And then we run after them. Just winning the first few battles is all you're going to need, and it'll give you a massive advantage. You know what I also love? Money. So in this case, court enmities, yeah, they're going to go as low as they can go. Just don't dip below your required amount of 3. So in this case, we'll just stay around 4 for fashion, which gives a prestige boost. And no, we chase. And easy win. Winning a few of these small battles early on is going to be good. Divide them up and conquer, conquer, conquer. Easy. One thing you want to do early on as well is take one of their piece of lands, because this is actually a rebel state here. So if you conquer one of their land, you get ticking war scores. So we'll just conquer this edge territory. Occupy them, boys. There you go. Plus 30% war score and ticking war score. To just own this piece of land, they will eventually have to surrender. So again, picking more fights here, looking for easy wins. Oh, My two enemies just fought each other then. Wow, that saves me a lot of time and energy. And you're going to run away. And another easy win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So right now, their armies are not big enough to fight individually. So in this case, we can just completely ruffle stomp them. The only downside to this is you have to chase them around the country, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. One of the rebels has already got 100% war score, so get out of here. Last one is Asturias. We're just going to grab a piece of their land and then we're done. And the war has become invalidated. Well, that was easy. Peace in Iberia. No, really, not really. Navarra, declare war. Conquer Navarra. Erase the levies. Took Navarra, seized one of their banners. Very nice. Take on their army, defeat their army. GG, boy. All right, exploit time. So, Basque Culture. We've talked about that in previous videos. That's right. It has Visigoth codes that allows high partition, which you gain it 300 years earlier than you should. And high partition means is that when you die, your realm will not splinter. And also means that when you die, your primary heir will inherit most of the tiles. It is basically Gavelkind, but the most light version of Gavelkind. Light Gavelkind. Yeah, we'll call it that. So, what you do is you move your capital to this new conquered territory in Basque territory, hop into your decisions, and you have the most broken decision in the game. You pay a little bit of prestige, practically nothing, and you adopt Basque culture. There we go. We are now Basque. A Basque Muslim. Is this an actual thing? It is now. And that allows us to go for limited crown authority. Always nice. And if you hop into succession laws, you can now go for high partition. Easy, right? We're just going to make these boyos like us. We've got 2 out of 5, so we're getting there. We can sway you, send him a poetry, 71% chance of 20 relation boosts. And it worked. Okay, that's something, I guess. For the most part, this is the hardest part of this run. You've got to kind of make all your vassals happy so you can run, well, I guess, all your errands, I guess. And in this case, getting light Gavelkind is the way forward. Converting something that's going to be really important too. So grab your high priest and then just start converting. 10 months, easy. Next up, this guy. He rebelled against us. He controls most of this central territory. He is currently in prison. Let's negotiate his release. If to demand conversion, he says no to that. Alternatively, we can banish him, and he only suffers from 4 opinion loss from tyranny. So I'm actually going to do that and just banish him. It's impossible to make him happy because he absolutely detests us. So how about you leave your realm and let your heir take over? And he, funnily enough, doesn't actually detest our skin. So that's always nice. And now we're going to hop back into succession and change partition law. And we've also got this boyo now as well, -11. Okay, let's do the same with you as well. Negotiate your release and you will be banished. All right, now we hop into succession. Look what we've got. So we have now 3 who oppose and 2 who approve. We managed to get 1 internal alliance, and that's improved relations a wee bit. So right now we just need to grind for relations. That's all we can do. So in this case, sway. And of course, what we can do is make our chancellor boost relations. So grab you. You are here. We right click on the coat of arms and bestow royal fervor. Because our realm is so massive, we've got so many different religions, different cultures internally. A lot of people are going to try and compete for our throne. So the easy way around that is make sure you've got a good spy master who likes you, and also select your marshal and put them on manage royal guards. They will stand around you and look after you. It might be a good idea to have good relations with those as well, because otherwise you might run into issues where they may turn on you. Nice to know, eh? Another way to build good bridges internally and prevent factions is just to make alliances with all your family members. So everyone who has an option for an alliance internally, just go for it. Easy. And also, grant rightful vassals. If there's someone with bad relations, just give them and they'll absolutely love you. Yes, you'll love me. Yes, you'll love me. Yes, you'll love me. Love me. And we wait. All the alliances have been formed. Hop into succession. Look at the most powerful vassals. And only 1 now opposes us. So we'll sway him. High partition is just around the corner. In the meantime, all these counts by themselves. Oh, look, you look so vulnerable. It'd be terrible if something happened to you, right? And also at the same time, we can hire onagers because now we are Basque culture. Ransom everyone we conquered in the war. And then peace out. The beauty of this conquered territory that you're about to gain is that you can just hand it over to a vassal that doesn't like you. In this case, it's not the case because everyone loves me. There you go, high partition. Pass the law, then look under succession and look how clean this is. So your primary heir will now gain your kingdom tile, all of this, and 3 counts. And then your other 2 sons will gain these corresponding counts. Man, that's so easy. My queen is not a very good manager of my realm. 1 in stewardship, and she's gluttonous. A sinner. Maybe something could happen to her. Maybe. This is going to be a horrendous, expensive murder of my wife. But luckily, she's like universally hated, making this plan really easy to pull off. 77% chance. I'm not optimistic. Let's get our spy master in on this. 87% chance. Meanwhile, conquer Iberia. And again. And again. And again. And my wife has died. Oh, 'tis a tragedy. Let's find someone who is a fantastic steward now. Oh, she is fantastic. Yes. You will become my wife. And you will manage my realm. And again. done. Last and definitely not the least. There we go. Conquest of Iberia is just that easy. Oh, and Navarra's splintered as well. Be a shame just to leave it here, wouldn't it? All of a sudden, I've just realized I've just married a very young, fertile wife. Yeah, I think I'm done making kids. I will now make love to the Lord. Okay, we're a little bit over our domain limit. Just a little bit. So we're just probably going to give away most of these internal territories. And the easiest thing to do is to give them away to my kiddos. Boom, you can have this. Boom, you can have this. You can have this. It's a giveaway. Everyone can have them. This is the part that's kind of like a little bit poo. And if you go onto the struggle, so this is the struggle view. You have different phases you rotate through, and during those phases you gain different modifiers and bonuses and penalties depending on what you're doing and what you're up to. In the opportunity phase, which you start in, you have lots of cool things you can get up to and kind of do. And depending if you go into hostility or consolidation, one is a focus on war, one is focus on building bridges, and then you can resolve it. To be honest with you, what really sucks about this mechanic is you can just kind of ignore it and just play the game like you normally would. The only phase that I feel like really cooks you is consolidation, where you can't convert religion. I would have preferred this mechanic if there were more of those kind of roadblocks, but I'll do what I'm just doing right now and just play the game like you normally would. So one of the cool things you can do in the opportunity phase is to do a special casus belli. So let's do it in Asturias, declare war, and we can go for a struggle clash, which means we take everything that we border. That's right, we take the entirety of this. 1,000 prestige. I can't afford it, but does it even really matter? No. Oh no, I'm not famous anymore. The end of the most uneventful war possible. Boom. Conquest. The shattered big blue blob now is purple. Now is ruled by a child. Now will be conquered. This is Iberian land, boys. Come on. Come on. Just taking back what's mine, you know? Easy. Now we hand all our titles out to our babies. I kid you not, I'm only handing it out to people who are like 1 or 2 years old. Oh, the truce is over. It'd be terrible if someone did another struggle clash. I can actually afford this one. Easy. And extermination of Christians has almost been achieved. Just you left. Okay, this religion spaghetti of Iberia, I don't like it. Here's the speedrun conversion. So you press C, then you're going to go change to vassals for relations. Then you go from religion to not your religion, aka anything that isn't your specific religion. And then you right click and do conversion. Press C again, and again, and again. Now, a lot of these will ask for hooks. Some of them will ask for money. Some of them flat out just say no. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because at this point, you get to mass convert your realm. And to be honest, we just don't have to deal with all the issues that the wrong religion has to deal with. And then we just see what they say. No. Yes. Yes, but a hook. No. Yes, but a hook. Yes, but a hook. Yes. Yes. Yes, but a hook. I think that was over 50%. I think that was pretty good. Press C again and then start working down the list again. It's just that easy. And to be fair, once you've converted everyone that's either a count or a duke, anyone who's a barony, it doesn't even matter, because you've got all the ones above them anyway. Filter out any baronies, because everyone here is just a barony, so it's pointless. So there you go, you've practically done it. There's only like 1, 2, and 3 that said no. Just keep a close eye on them and go from there. Hey, new king of Navarra. Goodbye. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. And gone. So you know how OP high partition is. So it's here, which is like one era ahead of where we currently are at the moment. I guess you could say 2 eras. And if you hop into your technology, innovation, so it's not here in tribal, which we currently are right now. Early medieval doesn't start until the year 900. We're not even there yet. And it's not even here. It's in the next era. That's right. High medieval. And it is right here. You can act high partition law. So it is technically, from the start of the game, like 200 years ahead of time. That is so broken. Not that it matters. Look how intact we are. Look how huge we are. Beautiful. Aquitaine. Looks ripe for conquest. At the ripe old age of 79, we are about to die in a year. Rip. Man, we've made a massive impact on our realm anyway. Makes me sad. Most depressing part of CK3 is saying goodbye to a king that has made such a massive impact. And speaking of massive impact, booyah! And someone's already at war with us. God damn, look at this. This is a lot of work to sort out. Excalibur. Famous Aquitanian sword. How did he even make it down here? I don't even know. But we also got a letter from the Caliph. Oh, Muslim Pope. We much appreciate this parchment. The king is dead. Long live the king. Look at this realm still intact. How many domains have I got? 23. Everything's still pretty swell. We've even inherited athletic from my dad. And also lover's pox. And also rakish. It is good to be the king. We already have whole of body. How convenient. Scholarship is next. Okay, convert to Basque. Then we're going to hand out all these counts. Filter for my dynasty and my culture. There are a few that does have that, so hand them out. Christian rebellion. Let them rebel. Okay, done. Now we're in the hostility phase. Unsurprisingly, with me conquering and defeating everyone. Now in this phase, you can conquer everyone in Iberia, and you get like reduced costs of going to war and lots of reduction for going to war. But who do we go to war with inside of Iberia? There is no one. But it does allow us to go to the view the ending decision, so we can do the Andalusian Dominance, and all we've got to do for that is have 2 kingdom titles. So in this case, we go for the Kingdom of Navarre, need 500 gold, and I've done it. Through this court decision, we have now got the Chastisti belt artifact. This is probably one of the new, most broken artifacts in the game, and it just allows you to declare celibacy from day 1. We have 1 child, so that's probably not going to be a good idea, but the option's already there. If you don't want any more children, you like whack on the Chastisti belt. Boom! The Chastisti belt has spikes both inside and out for the protection of you and others. It's like the movie Teeth. Alright then, enough messing around. Let's form the Kingdom of Navarre. Boom. All of the culture is ours. All the religion is our own. So now we can do Andalusian Dominance, which is the actual end of the struggle. So we go into view ending decisions and Andalusian Dominance, which we're not even Andalusian anymore. We're Basque. I guess it's Basque Dominance. And this basically gives us a big finger to all the other cultures and religions. We gain 10,000 renowned and we become the conquistador. Basically, this is asserting full absolute control, saying that your culture and your religion is the most dominant one. Boom. And that's what we're going for. The Andalusian Dominance. We, Basque, have endured centuries of encroachment. The Visigoth, Gauls, the Moors. But with time, in each of their strengths faltered. Today, the fate of Iberia is in our hands once more. There is now no other realm that can truly contest the Andalusian dominance in Iberia, you mean Basque, or the priests and settlers who bring the word of Allah and Basque civilizations to its villages. All that remains is to declare this victory, having decided how to proceed with our rule. So we basically say that Iberia is our religion, Iberia is our culture, or both. Yeah, let's go with both. Boom. Just give the finger to everyone who isn't either Basque or Ashari. And speaking of victories too, decisions. Avenge the Battle of Tours. In 732, the Mu'ayyad forces were defeated by the Franks on the road to Tours. Had things gone differently, all of Europe will be under Muslim rule today. I will avenge our fallen martyrs and make their dream a reality. Basically, 33% chance to convert everyone in Western Europe to Asari. That's pretty OP. Boom. Thousands and thousands of brave Muslims died on the road to Tours, on the path of the martyrs. They were fighting for a better future, a new golden age for the true believers. Today, that future is finally here. With a firm foothold in Europe, my glorious conquest has only just begun. Allah Akbar! Boom. You're known as the Avenger. I kind of like the Conquistador mode, but hey, I'll go with the Avenger as well. Oh yeah, and one final thing I forgot. Hispania. You can form the empire after when you've ended the struggle. Look at that coat of arms. It has Muslim aesthetics. I don't like it. There we go. Perfect. Now that is a work of art. Hey, you made it to the end. Now this is the video you want.